So Deebo Samuel was the center of a ridiculous controversy this weekend, and it went on all weekend. And I made a conscious decision not to write about it or talk about it until the very end because I had a feeling there was going to be some stupid twists and turns, and there were a bunch. So now that it's over, let me recap in case you missed it, although you probably didn't. Okay, so this weekend, Deebo Samuel had a football camp, his own football camp in South Carolina for kids. I mean, the nicest thing you could possibly do, right? There was like 400 kids there, making all of their dreams come true. One kid's father tells the kid to go bum rush Deebo Samuel and ask him for an autograph on a football. Deebo Samuel videotapes the son going over. Deebo says, "Hey man, I can't do it, bro," and walks away. That's the video. The kid looks crushed. Someone posts it online, and someone else, who I don't think was there, said, "Come on, Deebo, like, you can't sign the kid's ball?" And so all of a sudden, Deebo's canceled on Twitter. People are outraged. How do you not sign a kid's ball? And that goes on and on and on. And really, a lot of Niner fans just came down very, very hard on Deebo Samuel without knowing all the facts, any of the facts, many of the facts. You know how it goes. So, okay, initial reaction is Deebo's bad. Then Deebo, I guess, sees the flack, how he's trending on Twitter off over this, and he shows, or someone shows, that there were rules posted for all the parents to tell their kids to follow. No autographs. There's 400 kids. If Deebo took a minute to sign one kid's autograph, he'd have to do it for 400 kids. I get that. So that's new information. Then all of a sudden, people are yelling at the people who got mad at Deebo, and it's this whole meta conversation. You criticize Deebo. I'm criticizing you for criticizing Deebo without knowing enough. And then finally, the next day, Deebo Samuel takes a picture with the kid he initially snubbed and showed that he signed a picture of himself for the kid as well as for all 400 kids at the camp. A happy ending to a stupid story. What I want to say, first of all, what I saw on Twitter was the number one response was, see, this is why Deebo Samuel wants off the 49ers, because Niner fans are terrible. And Niner fans should be ashamed of themselves. And this kind of attitude, this kind of acting like this is pushing Deebo Samuel out the door. I totally disagree with that takeaway. To me, that's backwards. It's kind of got like the chicken and the egg backward. The reason that 49er fans are flipping out anytime Deebo does anything without even knowing the facts is because he requested a trade. Deebo Samuel ultimately is responsible for the response he's getting from 49ers fans. Because 6 months ago, he was their hero. They loved him. They would probably fight other teams' fans in the stands if anyone ever said Deebo was not the best player in the league. But then Deebo requested a trade. And all these people that have his jersey and worship him, all these people that look to him as their hero, now they're angry with him. They're upset. These are football fans. I'm not a football fan. I'm a football analyst, snarky one. Football fans take this stuff seriously. And Deebo puts football fans in a very tough situation because they want to worship him. They want him to be their hero. But he says, no, I don't want to be on this team anymore. And it's probably just a negotiating tactic. But you know what? For the 7-8 months that you have a trade request publicly on the table, you're going to have 49er fans going up in arms over nothing. Deebo did something. Should we wait for all the facts? No. Deebo's wrong. Deebo messed up. And what are they mad about? Are they mad that Deebo didn't sign the kid's autograph? No. They're mad that Deebo requested a trade and still hasn't unrequested it. And that's on Deebo. So Deebo, if you want fans to love you, take back the trade request. If you want fans to hate you like they hate me, keep it out there. You know what? It's fun being me. I think you're getting a taste of what it's like to be me. Do you like this life? Are you built for it? Because I'm built for it. I think you want them to like you, Deebo. So what I would suggest is take down the trade request today. Also, one more thing. Dads, stop encouraging your kids to ask celebrities for autographs. If your kid is older than 7, you should not tell him, hey, go run up on that celebrity and see if he'll sign a ball for you. Because it really feels like you're trying to get the kid to get the autograph for you. You're trying to leverage the kid's 9-year-old cuteness so you can get an autograph. Don't do that. You should be telling your kids from like 7 years old. If he's 4, fine, get the autograph. If he's 7, you're trying to tell him, hey, that's a celebrity you really like, that's a player on the team you really like, why don't you go over to him, introduce yourself, and shake his hand. Hello, my name is so-and-so, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I think the celebrity athlete will appreciate that more because you approach them like a human being as opposed to, hey, can I get something from you? Dads, that's just a little piece of advice.